Yes. This is my calling. I was put on this earth to write songs. What took me so long? Why haven't I been doing this the whole time?
This is a song about striking out lovely because of insecurities. Have gotten it on. Yo, it was just some heads chilling at my place out in Brooklyn at this party. Sugar Hill gang on the tables. Pac-Man on the
Can I segregate all the black people in my life into one comic strip, and can I make any generalizations about them? And that was sort of the premise. And it's like, my hope is that the answer is no. You can't take every black person you ever met and make a generalization about them. That's the idea. But it became this, I thought it was just going to be about a 15-page strip, but it became this 48-page monster, and it took me 2 years to complete. And I just realized as I was going, I had a lot to say on the subject, and I think I just realized how unique my background was. I didn't have the typical suburban white kid's experience. I really went to school in a very integrated town, public school, and I went to sleepaway camp with kids from the Newark projects, and I wound up in high school. This black kid was shot in the back by a white cop, and there was riots in the street, and Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton came to our town. It's these are not typical white suburban experiences. So I feel all of this shaped me. I've just always loved hip hop since I was in second grade or something. Since I heard kids playing it, during recess and breakdancing to it. It moved me to my soul. Mos Def is a really good rapper. He says it well. He's you take these kids from the South Bronx who are supposed to not even have one good idea. They're these poor, impoverished kids, and they come up with this multi-billion-dollar industry, hip-hop, breakdancing, and graffiti. It's an amazing, amazing story. It's an amazing art form. When it first came out, it was really just about having fun in the face of adversity. It was just about everybody getting together and dancing and having fun and blowing off steam, And as a kid, there was just nothing on earth cooler than that. Somebody just, busting out a piece of cardboard and breakdancing during recess, or, having their little ghetto blaster and playing their Roxanne, or, Jam on It. It just blew my mind. I loved breakdancing, but I would never go to a battle and try and battle someone with my moves. No fucking way. And same thing with hip hop. I love rhyming, but are you ever gonna see me rocking the mic and battling someone with rhymes? No way. That's not what I do, But that's okay. I've come to realize it doesn't matter. People saying, oh, hip hop is this, and you can't be this if you're, you can't be part of hip hop if you don't know how to defend yourself. It's that's just not the way I appreciate it. And I'll bring my own flavor and my own style to it, and it's still going to be hip hop, but it's me.
Eating Ghosts Wonder Mike was ripping hip hop, yo, hip to the hip, and I was yo, who's honey dip? My man was yo, honey's dippy, she be tripping on some hippie shit. Besides, she's fucking skippy. That geeky little punk whose nose is always drippy. I was damn, that's a shame, cause Short's fine. Kinda felt like Paul McCartney in The Girl Is Mine. I checked the time, still early, only 12:39. I was trying to get up, the guts to lay it on the line. I was resigned to try a few things in my mind.
Like I said, it's kind of mysterious to me. Ever since I was in kindergarten, I just had black friends, and then in second grade, you learn about slavery, and as a little second grader, I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that was the history of my friends' ancestors, that people dragged them in ships and then chained them up and then forced them to work and beat them and killed them. It's like as a little kid, if you hear that story, your mind is just shocked, and I think it had a real powerful effect on me growing up in that town and just, having that consciousness. I have reports that I did back in second grade about black culture and stuff. I've just always been drawn to it. So, like I said, in high school, this riot happened, and then they took the whole school to go see Malcolm X, the movie, and it got me to read the autobiography, and reading that just changed my life too. And you know, Malcolm X talks about the best way that white people can help black people is to talk to other white people about their racism, you know? And I take that really seriously. I feel like Black history is my answer to that challenge. Like, you know, how honest can you get about your own racism? Can you really like deconstruct yourself and catalog your own thoughts about this and share it with other people? And that's what I've tried to do. I feel like I'm not talking down to black culture. I'm not using it as like a way to feel cool, you know? Like, I really consider this stuff some of the best works of art I've ever heard, you know? I really engage with it on that level, and I'm trying to like add my cool to the mix. You know, I'm not putting myself above it, and I'm not trying to co-opt it. I'm really just trying to say, hey, I see how cool this is, like I've got something to add, you know. What moves me so much about it is like, it's not bragging, it's, you know, these people came from absolutely nothing and have seen like the worst that America has to offer, and that they could survive that and come out strong and bragging and like full of themselves, that touches me so deeply. It's like, wow, they're connecting to something beyond this earth if they're able to do that, you know.
You need some